are more than halfway through the month of October, just about 2 weeks until we enter the month of November, and many activities people are planning ahead for the end of the month, like Halloween that's upcoming. We're going to get you prepared for the rest of the month ahead. But here's a look at some shots from across the country, the fall colors showing, but also 'tis the season to see fog for those in Atlantic Canada. But if you have foggy conditions in your forecast, always drive safe. You can see those sirens there glaring through the distance. There must have been some sort of accident there. And this is about the time of year when I personally start to think about heading south, as I like to hold on to the summer conditions as long as I can. But we're going to talk more about your temperature pattern. It may get you thinking of heading down south as well. Might start booking those flights. Meanwhile, across the west, plenty of rain has been experienced. This is in Nanaimo. You can see the soggy conditions. You can hear the winds howling. Well, we have more of your precipitation forecast for the end of the month as well. Now, diving into all of your forecast details is meteorologist Nadine Powell. Nadine, yesterday I spent my entire afternoon switching out my summer clothes to now fall and winter clothes. I have the fall colors on, but I'm not looking forward to the cold weather. And I know you love to hold on to summer too, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, fall, and especially for October now, there's so much happening, and that transition can be quite tricky because we're seeing warm temperatures across Ontario, but of course, other parts of the country, we've also had snow as well. We've got hockey, basketball, baseball, Oktoberfest, Halloween, like you mentioned. So there is so much happening in the month that, you know, folks are planning and, of course, looking ahead to the end of the month, wondering, okay, we've got 2 more weeks to go. What can we expect? Well, a lot of the times we have to look to the upper levels for that. So it's been a bit on the active side across Western Canada. And heading into November, this typically is their really snowy and rainy period, that month of November. And you can see, taking a look at the upper pattern, we've got some troughs that will be swinging through. So remaining on the active side for the next couple of weeks for us in BC, and even heading into parts of the prairies as well. So if we take a look, say, from the next couple of weeks or so heading into the end of the month, the temperature anomaly, how far we deviate from normal, we certainly capture the peak of the warmth for us across northern Canada. So with it being focused there toward October 24th for us, and you notice there likely to be below seasonal, at least this is what the trend is saying for us across parts of British Columbia, and even skirting around areas closer to the lower lakes region. So, you know, Victoria heading into October 27th, again, the focus of the warmth across northern Canada, and even skipping down into parts of, you know, the prairie provinces. But it looks like BC likely to be a little bit cooler than seasonal. But for folks out west, they love to ski and snowboard, so many who enjoy winter sports are certainly looking forward to that.
Yeah, and we're already seeing some snow on the top of those alpine regions. Whistler this weekend getting a healthy dumping of snow with those cool conditions. That's good news for those avid winter lovers. But when we're seeing the precipitation across the west, is that trend going to carry on to the east now?
Well, it looks like eventually we will get into some of that. You see here, taking a look at the last week of October, certainly across Western Canada, stretching through the prairies and up towards, say, the Northwest Territories, western sections of Nunavut. We've got a low pressure system that pulls in some moisture there. But you can see across the Great Lakes region, we have to look down toward the U.S. Notice there, this area of moisture with that trough that will be moving toward the Great Lakes. So it looks like we may be ending off perhaps a bit on an active note for us with cooler weather moving into the Great Lakes.